What up, YouTube? It's your boy Ghost. I'm coming to you from my truck. It is 3:24 in the morning, Arizona time, and I was going down the highway and I got an email from Schneider Finance. Mind you, it's March 5th, 2017. My lease, I completed my lease September 15th, 2015. That was the day that I turned my truck in. Mind you, my lease was already up in August, so they told me to turn it in by the 15th of September of 2015, which is the day that I turned it in. They also told me 30 days after that I would get a bill. I remember dropping a video about this. Never got a bill. Never got anything. A year went by. September 15th, 2016. Never got a bill. And now that it's March 5th, 2017, at 1:50 in the morning on a Saturday. Well, this was a Sunday, mind you. I got a bill from Schneider. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. And this was from when I turned and completed my lease. Now, this says something about lease agreement termination invoice. But if I had already completed my lease, how was it already terminated? Or how did it become terminated? So I'm gonna show y'all the actual bill that they sent me. So let me flip this around because it's on my phone. Because right now I don't have Wi-Fi because my Wi-Fi is tripping. But this is the bill. As you guys can see, that's when they say my lease terminated. Mind you, I completed my lease, the 1-year lease. And it says, I'm going to go over how it works, how it's broken down. The delinquent payment balance of $325, that's a credit that I had. My MMA balance, as you guys see, I had money in my maintenance account. And I was ahead on my truck note. Mind you, I wasn't really running back then, like running my truck, because like I said, I was going through a lot, dealing with my divorce. Late other fee balance of $13. Don't really know what that was. Now, they charge you a repositioning fee. Guess that was the $1,500 to send my truck from Fontana back to Green Bay as a claim. And then the remarket fee of $5,000. I guess to put it back on the market. Now, they subtracted the about $2,400 off of that. So that leaves me with a $4,112 balance. Now, they want me to set up a credit card payment. So weekly, they gave me 4 options. The weekly payments of $50 for 70 weeks, which is about a year and some change. Year and a couple months of $50 a week. That's a $3,000 balance because they'll take a discount of 15%. Plan 2 that they give you is $75 a week, so it's 30% off for $28.84 for 38 weeks, a little bit, less than a year. Or you have Plan C, it's $100 a week, $400 a month. They give you 50% off with $2,000 balance with 21 weeks to pay that off. Or you can just knock it all out with the credit card. They'll give you a 60% discount, and you'll have to pay, well, for me, $16.45, which, let me turn this camera back around. Which to me, I mean, you know, paying $1,600, that's nothing. I can pay that. I mean, that's just a swipe of a credit card. It's no problem. I mean, I could even do the payment plans if I wanted to. But my question is this. And then it's what's crazy about this bill, which I'm kind of scratching my head about, is because I was going to go back to Schneider, right? And I hit up my finance person back then. I still have the emails too. And I asked her, could I come back to Schneider? She told me, yeah, you could. No problem. You just have to fill out another application. Mind you, this was, I think it was May. It was May of last year that I was, actually it was April of last year. Yeah, it was April. Because I was asking, like, well, could I come back? Could I jump back on choice? Because, my divorce and all that, everything's out the way. And I'm just trying to get back on my feet. And I want another truck. So I hit her up. She didn't say nothing at all. She was just like, yeah, you'll just have to fill out another application and go through the process. You'll probably have to put about $1,500 down. Just the same old same. And for me, I wasn't tripping. I was like, okay. So I did my due diligence because I was thinking about going back to Schneider. This whole time that we're communicating, not once did she mention you have a bill. Because that's what I was waiting on her to tell me. Oh, I have your bill. She never mentioned it at all. Not at all. So I'm thinking like, okay, maybe the money in my maintenance account covered it. And, they called it even. So I never got a bill. Didn't worry about it then. And then I end up getting my truck through an auction. And the whole 9 yards with that. So I didn't even go through a lease or anything else like that. But it's crazy how after a year and a half, out of nowhere, at like 1 in the morning, they send me a bill out of nowhere. And I'm like, what the heck? And then I guess if I don't respond in 30 days, it's gonna go to a collection agency. But the crazy part about this whole situation, that this bill's in my name, my business name, and my ex-wife's name. So if I decide not to respond to it, it's gonna affect my ex-wife also. But I'm not petty like that, which I could be. But it's just crazy how it took them a year and a half to finally send me a bill. And as you guys can see, I had money in my maintenance account. I was ahead on my truck note. And it was to the point where I was paying my truck note. And my truck, like for the week, the $700, I was paying that. And my truck was just sitting. Why? Because I made some good money on choice. And I'm just like, wow, that's crazy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait till Monday. I'm gonna call this guy up and I'm gonna ask him about this. At the same time, I'm gonna call my lawyer too, because I'm gonna ask them, is there any type of statute of limitation when it comes to getting bills from companies? I mean, I thought you had a certain number of days to, send it out. So I'm going to do my due diligence. I'll call my lawyer first thing on Monday, because right now I was going to text him, but it's like late. He's probably drunk or something, or out partying, doing what lawyers do on the weekends. Or he's probably golfing somewhere, vacationing. So I'll hit him up on Monday, and I'm going to ask him. He'll probably tell me, let's have a 3-way call with this guy, and we'll go from there. But yeah, I thought I'd drop this video to let everybody know that I finally got my bill from Schneider after a year and a half. And I mean, I'm not really tripping about it. If it comes down to it, I'll just pay the $1,600 and just get it over with. mean, it's just a swipe of a credit card anyway. So I'm not tripping, but it's just funny to me because I thought there would be like, you know, some statute of limitation. Because I know when I have to bill customers, I got damn near 30 days to send a bill. Well, 30 to 60 days. And then after that, you know, I got to take it to the next level. After I send my my letter of demand and everything else. So I don't know. It's interesting though. I've never had to deal with it. Like I said, that was my first time doing a lease. So I never, I didn't know what to expect. But now, yeah, as you guys know, I finally got my bill, and I'll keep you guys updated on what happens with that. Because I mean, I left there in good terms. As you guys see, I wasn't behind on nothing. I actually got a credit. So I mean, it's your boy Ghost. I'm about to take me a quick power nap before I get to my delivery. So love, peace, prosperity. I hope you guys have a nice night and a nice early morning, or good morning for those that are on the East Coast. So yeah, I will holler at y'all later. Deuces.